Welcome once again in online class. I hope all of you are well and good at your home. In previous class, we studied types of chemical reaction in which we studied combination reaction. A reaction in which a single product formed from two or more reactants are called combination reactions. Example of combination reaction are when calcium oxide reacts with water, it gives calcium hydroxide, a single product, and heat is released along with the formation of product and calcium hydroxide, also known as slaked lime, we use for whitewashing of walls. Another example of combination reaction are burning of coal, formation of water molecule. In these reaction, heat is released along with the formation of products are called exothermic reaction. As we can observe or we can experience that when calcium oxide is mixed with water, it gives calcium hydroxide. We prepared slaked lime solution for whitewashing of walls, and we can observe that the container in which calcium oxide mixed with water is warm or heated now. Okay, so reactions in which heat is released along with the formation of products are called exothermic reaction. Our respiration process is also an example of exothermic process. And by this exothermic process, we get energy from food we eat. Okay, so now we are going to study another type of chemical reaction called decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. The reaction in which a single reactant breaks down to give simpler products are called decomposition reaction. Okay, so reaction in which a single reactant breaks down to give simpler products are called decomposition reaction. Okay, then into examples. The first one example is ferrous sulfate crystal. When heated up, it loses water, and when decomposes, the color of crystal changes. Because of decomposition of ferrous sulfate crystals into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Okay, so ferrous sulfate FeSO4.7H2O, when heated up, it decomposes into ferric oxide Fe2O3, which is solid, and SO2, which is a gas, and the SO3 यानी कि sulfur trioxide, which is also a gas. Okay, so decomposition of ferrous sulfate crystals into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Then moving to another example of decomposition reaction. Decomposition of calcium carbonate into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. CaCO3, which is solid, when heated up, it decomposes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. As we know that calcium carbonate is formed when calcium hydroxide reacts with carbon dioxide, then a layer white layer which is used and which is appeared after whitewashing of walls, it is calcium carbonate, or we can say it decomposes into quicklime, calcium oxide. Okay, so this is the another example of decomposition reaction. Then moving to another example. As you can see, both these reaction is carried out in the presence of heat, or we can say both these reaction involves heat. Okay, so reaction which involve heat for decomposition are called thermal decomposition. Okay, so reaction which is carried out on heating are called thermal decomposition reaction. Okay, so these reaction, both these reactions are thermal decomposition reaction because both these reaction involve heat in the decomposition of reactant, a single reactant. Then an example of thermal decomposition is, which is also a decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction के ही अंदर thermal decomposition है. Okay, so thermal decomposition of lead nitrate. On the presence of heat, lead nitrate decomposes to lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Okay, so when lead nitrate heated up, it decomposes to lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. When this reaction is performed in laboratory, then fumes, brownish fumes appear because of the decomposition of lead nitrate into lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen, and this brownish fumes occurs because of nitrogen dioxide. Okay, so this is another example of decomposition reaction, because in these three reactions heat is required for decomposition of a single reactant. So we can say these are thermal decomposition reactions. Okay, then moving to another example of decomposition reaction. So when silver chloride is placed on a china dish and in the presence of sunlight, the color of silver chloride changes into grey color because silver chloride, this is another example of decomposition reaction. AgCl in the presence of sunlight decomposes into Ag and chlorine, and this is changes into grey color because of Ag. So this is another example of decomposition reaction. And in a similar manner, silver bromide also decomposes in the presence of sunlight into silver and bromine gas. Okay, so these are examples of decomposition reaction in which a single reactant, as you can see, a single reactant breaks down to give simpler products are called decomposition reaction. The reaction in which a single reactant breaks down to give simpler products are called decomposition reaction. Then moving to an important phenomena, that in all these reactions energy is required in the form of heat, light and electricity. Okay, so reactions in which heat is absorbed are called endothermic reaction. As you can see, in all these reactions, by applying heat, these reactant decomposes into simpler products, or by applying light, these reactants, a single reactant decomposes into simpler products. Okay. So, reactions in which heat is absorbed are called endothermic reactions. Okay. In previous class, we studied exothermic reaction in which heat is released along with the formation of product, and now in today's class we studied endothermic reaction. Reactions in which heat is absorbed are called endothermic reaction. Okay, so that's all for today. I will meet you in my next video. Thank you.